as LeBron James and the Miami Heat come to New York for the first time this season. And I guess some feelings are still hurt of James' decision to take his talents down south as opposed to Gotham and Madison Square Garden. And he heard some boos when he came out from the tunnel. He'll hear some more. James and the Heat used to that in pretty much every arena they go to.
Meanwhile, Chandler, a difficult matchup on Bosch. Carlos Arroyo. Ilgauskas the rebound. James has had huge games here at the Garden and starts off with a three-pointer. Gallinari had a huge second half Wednesday against the Celtics after going scoreless in the first half. And Bosch gets a nice friendly bounce. Bosch, meanwhile, with all the talk of Wade and James, Bosch has been pretty solid and consistent the past month.
I think the reason why is because he realized he has the easiest job. Rebound the basketball, and you're going to get shots off of playing with two guys that are all-time greats.
Felton off the mark. James hearing the boos so far every time he touches. Bosch likes that elbow jumper.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. LeBron James made the play for Chris Bosh. Set the screen and be ready to shoot the basketball. He's playing with confidence.
James.
Can I get an amen?
I was waiting until LeBron scored.
Meanwhile, you saw Stoudemire. He's been very unselfish. He's letting the game come to him.
And there was a time where he struggled with double teams. All of a sudden, it's a great move by Chris Bosh and using the right hand.
Fields pushing. Knicks have a 3-on-1. Nice pass to Chandler for the finish. Quickly the other way is Wade, and Wade throws it down.
I think both teams really like the pace of this ball game. They both want to push the ball down the throat of the defense. So Ilgauskas steps into a foul line jump shot.
Well, being public enemy number one and experiencing all the moments of crisis that this Miami Heat has faced to this point, not necessarily a bad thing if you're Eric Spoelstra. Certainly LeBron James has experienced his share of criticism. Posters, venom coming from the crowd, it doesn't matter. According to Eric Spoelstra, provided you're able to come through the other side and you're able to bond together as a team, these things are not necessarily bad. So there's a fine line because it could easily go the other way. But these moments of crisis and hatred form a bond that we might not otherwise have been able to form. He stopped short, Mike, of saying experiencing it was easy.
That's for sure, Doris. You asked Dwayne Wade, he'll flat out say a key to their turnaround was that night in Cleveland. He felt it was a great bonding experience for the team.
I think what really bonded them was Wade shooting 59% over that stretch where they're 10-0, and LeBron James 51%.
Felton on James on the switch. Arroyo left wide open and nails the three. He has shot very well from downtown this season. Stoudemire inside, poked away by Wade. He wanted a foul. Here comes James. Good transition defense. Bosch on the reverse dunk, and the Heat go up by 6.
But listen, I want Wade being a spot-up shooter.
Wow.
Yeah, wow that.
I think Carlos Arroyo would look at you like you were crazy if you would tell him, hey, we'd rather leave Dwayne Wade open than
For a spot-up jumper,
no.
yes I would.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
James with the jump shot. When he's on with a jump shot, absolutely unstoppable. Ronny Turiaf in for the Knicks guarding James. I mean, you just can't stop him when he's hitting like that. He has got the touch. 5 of 7 from the field. Shot clock down to 7. James is off to a terrific start. Again, 6 of 8 from the field. The Heat as a team, 65%. Gallinari is on James. Shot clock at 5. Chalmers left open. And the point guards for the Heat, again, they're doing their role, whether it's Arroyo or Chalmers. James does a little Curly Neal impression. Nice pass, and Dampier throws it down. That's the 6th assist for LeBron James.
This guy's having fun right now. Not much you can do as a defense. He is having absolute fun on the floor. LeBron James taking him to the streets. My goodness, behind the back after almost falling down, kept the dribble alive, and Eric Dampier says, I'm here when you need me.
Wade spinning, gets inside, left-handed. Oh, beautiful move from Dwayne Wade as Chandler hits a 3.
If Carmelo Anthony is on the block, there's about 30 teams that should want this guy.
Well, Denver certainly would love to keep him. That would be their first choice. Bosch draws the foul and one. Right-handed from the lefty Bosch. And he's in double figures. Heat back up by 6. Wade, oh, pretty move from Dwayne Wade. And Wade in double figures. Bosch inside. Good hard drive from Bosch. Bosch draws the foul. Count it and one. Chris Bosch. Strong first half scoring. He now has 15 to lead the Heat. Stoudemire lost it. Alley-oop to James. Oh! Throws it down. He was a couple of feet away from the hoop. Mike D'Antoni has really shortened his rotation. Felton's jump shot, that won't go. 8 guys played in the first half, but really, he's been down to 7 significant minutes. He said he's wanted to cut back on some of the big minutes for Felton and Stoudemire as Wade hits the jumper. James hit a bunch of threes early and knocks down another. That's his third. Chandler crossover move on Bosch. Lost it. Finds Stoudemire. Stoudemire knocked out of his hands. He wanted a foul. And they're letting it go at both ends for the most part. Arroyo spots up. That's a three. Stoudemire inside. Won't go. Rebound James.
Second good help play on a pick and roll by James early in this half.
Feed inside and Bosch with the layup. Nice feed inside to Bosch. Count it and a foul. Bosch has finished a number of times after getting hit. And a beautiful pass. The 9th assist from LeBron James. Raymond Felton, Stoudemire. Fakes, now puts it up again, short. And James having those all-around games. 19 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. On his way perhaps to a triple-double. Hits again. Well, his jumper looks terrific tonight. Arroyo. Another three. Carlos Arroyo. He's got 11 points. Wade. Oh, pretty move and the finish. Dwayne Wade.
See, I think they'd be better off going at Joel Anthony with pick and rolls because isolation, he is not getting by him like he does against most centers on the first dribble. This is just an oh my. Wow.
Knicks were down 13 in the first half, came back and tied it by halftime. Oh, pretty move from James. And it's up to 16. Chandler way short. And the Heat looking to push. James again. The Heat's defense is really setting up their offense beautifully.
We talked about LeBron James going to Miami, settling with being Robin. And LeBron James would be Robin nowhere ever. This guy is Batman. He's one of the all-time greats. And you witness it every single night he's on the floor.
He is the Cape Crusader.
James on the pull-up all night long. 28 points for James. His jumper looks just sensational tonight. Chandler, not a good shot.
See, and I think he could go down as one of the great perimeter defenders to ever play as well.
James again. He's got 30, and the Heat pulling away. They're up by 18 here in the final minute of the third. Wade. That's a three. And lead back up to 17.
That's a good night Irene shot.
Gallinari blocked as he gets knocked to the ground. Boy, they're letting him play. Bosch fakes, Bosch drives and finishes.
H-U-G-H-U.
Oh, come on. Chalmers knocks down a three. And the lead up to 17. Bad pass from Felton. By the way, James now has his triple-double. Spins, count it, and one. And the Heat pulling away here in the second half. 5.5 remaining in the fourth. It has been all Heat in the second half. Wade to the basket. And the largest lead of the night, a 21-point advantage. It's still early December. When do you sit down your starters? Wade knocks down the three.
Now. No, it's 22, and here they come.
It was a very big week for the Knicks. A team that had been playing so well and had 3 straight games against 3 of the better teams. Bosch hits that as the Miami Heat will now win their 11th straight game and improve to 20-8. Knicks dropped their second in a row after their terrific streak. They fall to 16-11.